Money! Money. What is money? Money is a tool, sort of like this pencil or this pen, okay? We use it in one way. We write things out, okay? However, we get a little confused when it comes to money as actors, don't we? We think, well, I can't do this because I don't have the money. Actually, you do. You do. You have the money. What you don't have, or maybe you do have, I don't know who I'm talking to right now. What you do have is the will to use it or not to use it. If you say, you know what, I've got to do this for my acting career. I'm going to take this class. And I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Or you say, well, I don't have the money. What's the difference between the two? It's not that you can't, it's you won't. I have more to say on this, so stay tuned. What is your chronological age upon this planet today? I am 56. You may be 23 or 62 or 85 or 9 or 12. I don't know. What I do know is that time can't be replaced. I'm not trying to be ethereal. I'm trying to be very practical for you and your acting career. Now, I know of many different people, many different actors and actresses. One in particular, she lives in Kenya. She is 12 years old. Now, I'm not a geographical genius of the socioeconomic status of Africa. However, I do know this, is that her family makes great sacrifices for her. I interviewed her on Real Actors, Real Answers, and her family is all for her. Her family is focused on her acting career. Now, I am sure that they're not tremendously wealthy. I don't know that, but what I do know is that they chose to make her a priority because she wanted to act, and she's doing very, very well. It's a privilege and honor to know her. You can find the link below. When it comes to money, we have a choice to make each and every day, and basically this is the gist of it. Am I worthy of this time? Am I worthy of this? Do I want to disappoint my family or friends by saying no instead of yes all the time? Money is a tool. It is nothing but a tool. What are you using your tool for? Are you using it to build your acting career little by little, brick by brick? Or are you using it in the same way you've always used it, therefore you get the same results? See, this is the thing. If you, whatever age you're at, you're going to age. You're going to get older. That's a blessing, okay? You have to understand that it's a blessing. It really is. But when you reach a certain age, right now, say I'm 56, and if I didn't pursue my acting career, if I didn't pursue the mission that God gave me inside, and I let it go for 4 or 5 years, 10 years, okay? Let's go with 10 years. I would be 66. I can't get those years back. There is no way on earth or in heaven that I can get those years back. Once they're gone, they're gone. There's a little saying by Les Brown, and it goes something like this. You are at your own funeral, and you see yourself in the casket, and everybody's around. And everybody's around paying their respects. And then these 3 people, these 3 ghosts, they come up. And you can see them because you're no longer alive. These 3 ghosts, they come up, and they are could have, would have, and should have. And these 3 ghosts look down into your casket, and they see you. And they have opinions. Of course they do. And they say, you should have did this. You could have did this at that time if you only would have sacrificed a little bit more. If you would have given up being comfortable just for a little while, you would have made this and that out of your life. But now it's too late. Or maybe you are the other type of person that just passed away. And by the way, we know nothing about how much time we actually have upon this planet. Perhaps you're the one could have, would have, should have. You should have did this or that according to what everybody else thought. But I'm so glad that you did that. I'm so glad. Look what we accomplished in life. Because everybody has a result in life. However, your results are based upon one thing. One thing. Your expectations. What are expectations? Expectations are basically faith or fear. You choose one and then you go down that path. We don't get what we expect. We get what we focus on. We don't get what we expect. We get what we focus on. I'll give you a quick example. If you had $1, you could do anything that you want to with that $1. But it's based upon not what you can do with it, but how you have programmed your brain and how you have habitually used it in one way. If you save that $1, it will grow. It has a chance to grow. If you spend it you are $1 short. You are in poverty. So you have to ask yourself, in life, it's not about money. In life, it's like, what kind of results do I truly desire in my life? Many times we will go to the word can't, like I mentioned earlier. Can't. Well, I can't do that because of this. I can't do that because I've got to do this instead. That's a choice. That's a choice. It's not can't. It is always 100% won't. You won't because you have programmed your mind, your emotions to go a certain direction. In acting, we must be flexible when it comes to portraying a character accurately and with truth. Quite frankly, characters are just as messed up as we are, and that's why we can relate to them or not relate to them. Isn't that true? One time I played a sociopath, and I did a very, very good job and scared the entire audience because I was 100% committed to learning how that character thought and acted on his beliefs. Now afterwards, of course, I put that away because off stage, it's not me. So in your acting career and your life, sacrifices must be made. There are two things that never, ever, ever can be replaced. I just mentioned the first one is time. You can't replace time. It's impossible. I would love to pay you anything. You name the price, anything in the last 10 years. If you give me my 10 years back, put me back at 46, I'll pay you anything. Can you do it? Of course you can't. However, you do have today. Today is your future right now. And you can reprogram your brain to focus on what time you have left. And the second one is energy. Energy is depleting constantly. Yes, it can be replaced, but not with the same vigor as 10, 20, 30 years ago, depending on how old you are. So the question is, what do you want to do today, right now, knowing for a fact that you don't have the same energy and you will not have any more time than you do right now from now until you go to heaven? So, question for you. What do you want to do? I can help you make these decisions. I have been in this business for over 30 years. I have loved every moment of it. The ups and downs and turnarounds and everything else has made me stronger and braver, and my faith in God has increased. So, 𝐷avidThompsonCoaching.�CO, 𝐷avidThompsonCoaching.co. I'm a certified life coach with Tony Robbins as well. Contact me, and we can sit down and have a little chat to see where you are and where you want to go from here. And remember, money is just a tool. What do you want to build?